The release of the latest rankings chart was inevitably followed by a hunt for comments from Onosato, who's pursuing a Yokozuna promotion in record time. Honestly, I've had so many people mentioning this on tour that I've kind of become numb to it, was what he said. I don't feel the need to go overboard. If I train and approach things as normal, I'll be fine. Sato did but the lightest of warm-ups in his first session back off the tour on Tuesday, leaving stablemate Shirokuma to face the press that morning. I've been touring so long, my pillow doesn't feel right, Onosato's long-term colleague laughed. There's no real tension here as of now surrounding Onosato's Yokozuna bid, he continued, but that will likely change once the tournament kicks in. Elsewhere, another old friend of the Ozeki, Kayo, joked at the press conference to mark his rise to Division 1. Yeah, I'm not exactly desperate to fight him yet. I wish him all the best this time. On himself, he added, we've increased our number of daily meals since the move to Nakamura, and I certainly feel I've put on a size. I also find myself able to fight more boldly these days. The sumo press understandably also raced to Tatsunami Stable for word on the Yokozuna. Alas, on Tuesday 29th, he did not show for training, meaning Meisei commanded the spotlight. After winning 14 of 20 bouts against lower-tier colleagues, he said, I didn't feel that nimble today, even while doing basic leg stamps and foot slides. Well, I've been sat down in coaches for a long time over the past 4 weeks. Asked for his thoughts on the upcoming meet, he replied, I just hope I can stay free of knocks. If I get a good run of sessions where I can practice with a fully fit body, I can fight tournament bouts with no fear. Things felt good in training pre-March, which fed my belief for the real thing. Now, the public holiday on Tuesday 29th offered the chance for at least 3 major parties to be held. The first was a celebration of Oho's promotion to Sekiwake 2 months ago, attended by 400 plus guests. Despite having since lost the rank, he said, in my overall sumo dream, Sekiwake is just a point on the way to where I want to be. From now, it's all about whether I can complete my ultimate quest. First, I have to win well in May and reclaim my Seiyaku berth. Then I must devote myself each day to rising even higher, and becoming the type of wrestler that all of you can be proud to get behind. I do not feel a sense of achievement yet. That's why I've been practicing so hard on the tour, as the status quo is not enough. The event was doubly pleasing for him, as COVID restrictions prevented him from holding such parties to mark his second-tier and top-tier bows. A second event yesterday concerned the 100th anniversary of Kasugano Stable, which also attracted 400 guests, including the sitting sumo chairman. It's not like I've carried the stable for 100 years by myself, Master Kasugano quipped. But as I happen to be at the helm right now, I feel a huge sense of responsibility. I've brought the stable up to this point thanks to the guidance of my own great masters who taught me the entire book. By twist of fate, Kasugano's centenary is shared with that of the association itself. That's why it's heading to London this year. I'm thinking about how to keep both stable and association going forever, Kasugano added, with a nod to his role as manager of the Pro Sumo Preservation Society. Tochitaikai, his current prize pupil, added he's fully aware of his mission to extend his stable's proud record of 90 consecutive years of salaried level representation. By the way, at his top flight promotion conference on the previous day, he had set as his public goal, catching up and hopefully overtaking my high school teammates Kotoshoho and Oho. His master, meanwhile, had added, I still feel he can get mentally tougher. I don't mind if he deploys pulling techniques so long as they're part of a pushing attack and a general desire to keep pushing forward. Finally, the third party yesterday was a double celebration of a wrestler and referee's advance to Division 1. Asakoryu and Kimura Asanosuke, the two men heralded. I am thrilled to have clung on to my top-tier rank yesterday, Asakoryu said to the 200-plus guests. Had I ended up going down, he continued, I'd have had trouble showing my face. I want to make sure I keep rising from now on. Official Asanosuke, meanwhile, said, I was so moved when my mentor, the 33rd chief referee, requested I take over his former Asanosuke name. That's why it's such an emotional day.